So NXT happened. NXT Great American Bash. I wish NXT Great American Bash. I just wish the Great American Bash was actually a main roster thing. I would like it better if WWE was to bring back the Great American Bash as a pay per view, or if WWE was smart, I would say the Great American Bash should be like a TV special. There are already enough pay-per-views after all. I think it'll be great as a July 4th week special. Like, they should do it like a 4th of July week. They should bring back Halloween Havoc as a week that, Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and even NXT to take part of. And then that same week of July 4th, Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT, they all take part of the Great American Bash, where they do like special. It should be like a TV special, basically. TV special. They try to make them the biggest shows, like title matches revolving around the special. For example, Great American not Great American Bash. If they were to do Halloween Havoc, it should be like something in the week. Have WWE have like every match in by the wheel, make the deal type of deal. You know what I mean, folks? But as far as the Great American Bash goes, so this show was against AEW's All In. This show and Saturday Night Main Event was counter programming AEW. Let's just say NXT did not look like the part. NXT was not even in an arena. It definitely clear like which was the bigger show. In all honesty, Javon Evans defeated Jasper Troy in the first match. I don't know how that make any sense for a guy like Javon Evans who doesn't look the part to beat him. I really don't. I also just don't get what's the buzz about Javon Evans. I really don't. Second match, Sol Ruka defeats Izzy Dame. It's whatever. Ethan Page defeated Ricky Saints in a Falls County match for the North American title. This was definitely the only good match of the show, in my honest opinion, or the only match that really just seemed like noteworthy to watch. This was actually not a bad match for her Falls County match. You know what I mean, folks? Dark State attacks the contract signing of Mike Santana, Joe Hendry, and Trick Williams. This felt like the other way around. So basically, they did this segment where it felt like a TV fucking segment, which it should have been on fucking television, for God's sakes. But you know what they announced? They announced that they're gonna do a fucking goddamn tag match on freaking NXT, for crying out loud. How does that make any fucking sense? Like, it's the other way around, for crying out loud. Anyways, freaking, what's his name? Oh yeah, Obafemi defeats the Japanese guy in a pointless freaking title match. Yuka Sako, whatever. And then there was like respect backstage, and eventually, Josh Briggs got angry at I don't know. He got angry at freaking, sorry about that. He got angry at freaking what's his name? Obafemi. I don't know. Anyways, the main event, Blake Monroe, aka Mariah May, and Jordan Grace, they defeated Fatal Influence, which is a team of the baddies of, what's her name? Fallon Henley and JC Jane. This is to lead to their, it doesn't, the problem with this match is this was, again, a title, this was basically a TV match. This was a glorified NXT show, okay? This show had no reason to be on TV, everything that happened could have been a perfect show for a regular NXT show. This show really was just a freaking TV show that presented as a pay-per-view, for crying out loud. And it just made no fucking sense. Really, this was a show they decided to do on a fucking Saturday for God knows what. This should have been just a TV thing. They could have just easily done this on television, and it would have been just better for right there. But no, they just decided to do this pay-per-view for God knows what. This show just was was just unnecessary. This was definitely a glorified NXT television show. Whatever, I'm happy Mariah May won or whatever. But again, by the time I'm recording this show happened after Evolution, and now we're gonna see Blake Monroe for some reason now feuding with Jordan Grace after helping Fatal Influence, who literally attacked her. I don't get it, but whatever, it is what it is. That was NXT. NXT just was a pointless show to be as a pay-per-view, a glorified NXT show just to counter All In.